Hi guys, this is Fernando. In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to create a curtain, a translucency curtains using two-side material. I made this small interior here. I download the curtain from the 3D warehouse. So the idea is to add the translucency to the curtains. I want to create a render to see what I have right now as my default material, and then we are going to uh, create the two-side material for my curtain. There we go. Sorry. This is the final render. As you can see, I have nice illumination, but my curtain, because it's not translucency, is blocking my natural light or my sun light. So the idea is to create a two-side material to get some translucency in the curtain and also get more natural light or my sunlight in my scene. So let's just see what the two-side material really does. Right click, create a new material. We have a lot of composition here because we have another material with a similar name. The first material is a SketchUp two-side material. This is not the one that we are going to use. Um, this material here uh, doesn't produce translucency effect, but this two-side material is the one that we want to use to create the translucency effects. So let's create a two-side material. As you can see, this material have two additional sub-materials inside the two-side material. So we are going to make a test very quick here. I want to use a blue material in my front and a red material in my back. So if I create a preview, you can see that in the preview we are seeing the front material. The color by default is black. This option here, the color, defines the blending between the front and the back material. So if we change this color to white, and if we make a preview, you are going to see the red material now. If we have something between white and black, we are going to see kind of a blend between the front and the back material. If we enable the force one side material, these options um, allows us to create the translucency effects. If we don't have these options enabled, we are not going to have any translucency. So as soon as you enable the force one side material, we're going to see kind of translucency, especially in the tiny in the very thin object. So saying that, we are going to create the two-side material for our curtain. So let me rename the material here, and let's say light. I want to create two material, so light green and two side. Sorry for the add instead of the two. And also I want to duplicate this material, and I want to rename this material as my dark green side. The reason is because we have two different type of material in our curtain. So we have a dark and a light one. So I want to create two-side material for those um, geometry. So in this case, I want to replace the red color, the blue color, by light green, and also the back color I'm going to use the light green. Okay, and we are going to have a light green translucency material. This is okay. Oh, sorry, this is the dark. So let me change the material for the dark, dark, and dark. Also, we're going to do the same thing on our light green and light green. I want that my dark material to be less translucency than my light material, so I want to make this material darker, so 50, because I don't want too much translucency in my dark material, so my dark green material. So I want to apply the material to my curtain. So let me select those material, those object, and I want to apply the dark to side material, this one. Here we go. Then I want to select light this material or object and apply my light green to side material. The next step is to create my render. This is a very easy to use material. It's not too complicated, but the effect is really amazing. Here we go. This is the result. So you can see the translucency effects in the white or in the light green curtain. Also, we have a small translucency effect in the green one, but remember my color of the translucency effect is kind of black. So if you want more effects in the green one, the only thing that you have to do is uh, add more, change the color a little bit lighter. But this is the idea, to have a translucency effect. If you want a better result, you should add some transparency on the light green material. For example, in this guy here is the base material for the light curtain. So you can add some transparency. Let's set 100, and in this way you are going to have a transparency material for the curtain, and in the translucency effect you're going to have more transparency even with the translucency effect, and this is going to produce a really amazing effect. And also you are going to be able to see the sun casting shadows on the floor. So I'm going to make another render with the translucency, with the transparency on the light green, and this is the last part of the tutorial. Remember, two-side material for the curtain, the color here in the light green, the color define the blending between the front and the back material. If the color is closer to white, you are going to see the back material. Tooth, you are going to see more translucency effect. You have to force one side material to be the translucency. This option is very important. That's it. It's pretty easy. So let's create the final render, and we're done with this video tutorial. Hi guys, this is the final result. So you can see here my curtain now is translucency and transparency. I can see the background. Also I can see the sun coming from the outside to the inside of my room. Um, so this is the effect that you could get when you add transparency. Let me show you two different view of this render. You can see here we don't have any transparency at all in the base material. We only have translucency. But as soon as you add transparency on the diffuse layer, you are going to see the sun coming inside the room, and also you could see the background. Without transparency, just the translucency, and with a little bit of transparency on the diffuse layer, you could get this kind of effect. So guys, this is all that I have for you today. So see you next time. Bye bye.